right, family. Welcome to another episode of the Ragu Show. Check it. It's after the Raiders' victory on Sunday, 19-14 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. It should have been like 26-14. Raiders got some turnovers, did nothing with them. Got one fumble, and I think lost yards. They end up punting when they were right down in the opponent's um, part of the field. It was crazy because we didn't get turnovers before, finally start getting turnovers, and then end up not doing nothing with them. But anyway, won 19-14. They are now 3-11 on the season, right? 3-14. No, my bad. 3-12. Yikes. 3-12. According to Tankathon, that's the fifth or sixth the worst record in the league. I got to look at it again. I think fifth right now. Final score 19-14. Highlights real quick of the games. Game ball to be given out. Haven't done that in can't remember when. At least 2 months. Damn, that's crazy. I just want to say, start off, Brock Bowers. Bowers in his rookie record-setting campaign had 11 catches for 99 yards. He didn't get in the end zone. He also had, here we go. Bowers, see, 11 catches for 99. That puts him up to 101 catches for 1,067 yards. All right, the 101 catches is 4 away from tying Laporta from last year and 5 catches away from being the sole leader in that category for rookie tight ends. If he gets to 106 catches, if he gets another 9 yards, he's going to be the all-time rookie tight end leader in yards. So he's going to set the yardage and catch record this year, barring injury, barring some freak happening, because that's only 9 yards and it's only 5 catches, which he will get that. First half of next week's game, if everything goes like it should. Now, it should be noted, Mike Ditka had 1,076 yards, 12 touchdowns on only 56 catches in only 14 games. So shout out to Mike on that, man. 14 games. We need to note that, just like we do with these 2,000-yard rushers. And my main man, OJ, is the only guy to do it in 14 games. So Ditka needs to be recognized there. But Brock Bowers is the guy, man. He's the leader in all these both of these categories. He's not the leader in touchdowns because Ditka had 12, but the most catches and the most yards by tight end, he's going to be the number one guy after this week's game. A while back, my main man Coop, shout out to Coop, Chef Marv, we did a show about the rookies, the first round rookies, and we talked about Brian Thomas Jr. and how good of a rookie campaign he was having. And boy, he was as advertised. He hit us for 9 catches for $132. Was as advertised. Fantastic rookie campaign. I believe if you redraft that rookie class of receivers, I believe he goes much higher than some of these other guys. I ain't gonna get all into it, but Brian Thomas Jr. would have went higher with the year he's having. And don't forget, he's working with Mac Jones and William. William hasn't had the best year. Mac Jones is a backup, and he's still putting up these numbers. Raiders, now, on offense, we talked about Brock Bowers. But I must speak on Amir Abdullah as well, man. The veteran. The veteran led us in rushing on Sunday, led the Raiders in rushing, was second in receiving. He's playing special teams. He is the unquestioned veteran leader on this team, man. Doesn't have a lot of veterans that's been in the league a long time on this team. I believe his tenure in the NFL is the longest. So he's like a elder statesman in the locker room. And on the field, man, he's been balling, man, and that just should be recognized. Amir Abdullah has been balling, especially since the running back situation got kind of messed up with some injuries and whatnot, and Zamir White not being what we thought he was going to be this season. But Amir Abdullah has balled, and that should be spoken of. And honestly, he got a touchdown in this game. He was second in receiving, first in rushing. We're going to give Amir Abdullah the first game ball in over 2 months. Game ball for Amir. I'm going to give a game ball to Aiden. Here's why. Did y'all see when Aiden ran twice? One of them got called back, but 2 times Aiden ran and got yards, bro. That's all I've been asking him to do for a season and some change, man. The whole preseason, I always talked about how he don't run anywhere but backwards and to the side. But man, he's starting to do some things. You know, I'm not gonna get all overboard with the Aiden and the should we keep him or not? And of course, we're going to keep him, or should he just be the starter? All that type of talk. We're not going to get into that. We know that we're going to need a dynamic quarterback. Aiden is not going to be the guy, but he balled. He was balling, man. He ran. He didn't throw any picks, and he pulled that thing down, paused, and ran a couple times, man, and got significant yardage. One of them got called back. The other one, I believe, he got the first down. And I'm like, look at Aiden. Even AP said he was surprised. Speaking of AP, so hold on before I go into that. I feel like Trayvon Merrick should get a game ball. He had a tremendous game, lots of tackles. Was basically the glue that kept the defense together on Sunday. He was everywhere. It seemed like uh, Isaiah Polamalu. I had been hard on him. Pause recently, saying now that he's got his chance, I don't think he's the guy. But Oos balled. Uh, and I noticed that he stopped trying to tie people's shoes out there. Now he's actually squaring people up and hitting them like I knew he could. For whatever reason, earlier in the season when he first took over for Epps, he started, trying to tackle fools by going for their shins and cats like Mike Evans jumped over him one time. And I know that's probably what made him say, you know what, forget it. Because when Mike kind of embarrassed him. So I know he said, forget it. I'm finna start squaring people up. So I noticed that, Oos. So that doesn't go without saying. Isaiah Polamalu, you had the two fumbles, one great punch out, one put the pad right on the ball. Great plays, man. That's what we're gonna need from you going forward, man. And these last 2 weeks, man, we need some more of that from you, so you can have a good memory from the coaches and staff with next season. You know what I'm saying? When coming in the next season. So keep it up, my guy. Good stuff there. So I also have to talk about Caleb Vaughn, Chase and Telesco, the fact that he picked him up free agency. That was a great pickup. Like with the production that we've been getting from him, a guy that was just a kind of like an afterthought on the waiver wire. He's had serious production for the Raiders and is probably locked himself into being a part of the future of the Raiders. So I want to shout out to Lesko for bringing him and shout out to Caleb Vaughn for making the most of his opportunity. He really had an interception, but the ball got knocked out of his hand by his own player. He rushed, then red screen, dropped back, and caught the ball with two hands. Ball got knocked out of his hand though. So great play there still, nonetheless. It would have been even greater had he made the interception. But still, Clay Levon has been balling. He had a sack. His get offs are great. He's able to dip low and go around underneath those offensive tackles. So the dude has been a eye opener for me, man. I don't know why he didn't work out in Jacksonville or wherever, but we'll take him, man. They got two good rushers there in Jacksonville, and Walker and Hines, but I guess there was just no room for him. So, we'll take him, man. And without Max, the defensive line stepped up. Clay Levon stepped up. AB, Adam Butler, Big Jank, also Snowden. Saw you in there. Also Tyree, saw you in there putting pressure. Tyree didn't have any sacks or anything, but he had a lot of QB pressures, and he played a lot of snaps. He was playing defensive end and D tackle. So shout out to Tyree as well. But we gonna go game balls for Caleb Vaughn, Amir Abdullah, and Aiden O'Connell, man. I also want to mention Jack was solid. Divine Diablo was solid. Spill is always solid. So I really got to say nothing about him, but Diablo was solid. Decam. Hey, I see you, man. I said you need to get closer to the receivers. I think you heard me. You was listening. We know they follow from burners, but keep it up, man. You're getting closer. And what you need to do is have a good impression, that lasting impression on this staff or this front office for next year, going into next year. I know you're a rookie. They're going to give you every opportunity to succeed. And this is valuable experience for you. I would say just even more of it, man. Stop being scared. You see Brian Thomas Jr., he played at LSU. You played at Mississippi State. So you see he in the league doing his thing, man. Just get comfortable, man. Get in the league. Do your thing, man. I know you got it in you, pause, or they wouldn't have drafted you, man. And big corner, talented guy, fast. Just say stop thinking and just ball, man. But you're gonna be all right, DCAM. You're gonna be all right, bro. So let's just say, talking about AP and the Raiders and the winning record and the draft pick and all that. Um, the fans, we want the high draft pick so we can get Shador Sanders or Cameron Ward, one of the quarterbacks, right? That's what we're thinking. So we're like, oh, since we haven't been winning, let's just tank. Let's just not win. Let's just go out there and lose on purpose or like make it look good and then lose at the end. And if you don't, you stupid. Well, that's a loser's mentality. That's man, that doesn't fly in the real world. Nobody tanks on purpose or does bad on purpose for anything in life at their job or anything, man, so that they could get a better position. Nobody does that. And moreover, we don't work for the Raiders. We not getting evaluated by this season, by our product on the field. Mark Davis didn't tell AP to go out and get me a better draft pick this season. He told him to go win games. So, and then all these players, dude, that's on this team trying to earn a living, they they're not here to lose, right? Getting a better draft pick is not going to help them. Do you understand that? All of you that have jobs, you understand? Doing bad on your job never helps you. So why are you telling these cats to go do bad on their job so that they can get ran or talked about or lessen value when it goes to sign the next contract or whatever? Dude, the team don't want to hear that, man, and the coach don't want to hear that. That's why AP told y'all to talk to Tom Telesco. So let's stop with the goofy shit. Let's let the draft pick take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get Shador or Cameron Ward, maybe they got another plan. Maybe they got a free agent out there they want to get. Maybe they go back with Aiden and come back with four starters in the top 100 like Telesco did this time. Because now DeCam Richardson is starting. He had four starters from the draft. If you do that again and then fuck around do it again, you understand? You got 12 guys that you drafted in a 3-year time span. That's the heart and soul of your team, right? Plus, you would still have Max. Just saying. So just calm down, man, with all the tanking, bro. We not trash like the New York Giants. You see, Jacksonville, we better than them. We should have beat them by more than that. The other teams that are trash, Cleveland, we already beat them. We're better than them. I think we're better than this New Orleans team that we're about to play. So to go out there and lose, bro, is like a loser's type of mentality. It's like a sucker type of way to think, and overall, just not cool. So for all of you guys with the we just we don't even know how to tank right, man. We should have just lost. Man, don't nobody want to hear that bullshit, bro. Take that shit somewhere else. These guys are out here trying to win. The owner was in the locker room congratulating everybody and smiling and all that, bro. That's the dude to sign the checks. He's happy, but the fans aren't. Man, y'all goofy, man. Raise up with that. We want to win games. We want to play well. And we want to evaluate guys going down the stretch right here, these last two ball games that we probably are going to win. Because we always split with the Chargers. We split with the Chargers for like 3, 4 seasons in a row now. Even when they're good, we split with them. And even when we're good, we split with them. So we could end up, man, 5-12 and, top 7 or top 8 draft. The draft will work itself out. If they, need to package some picks and feel like they want to do that to go get Shador, then fine, bro. That's what we do. But we're not gonna lose talking about we gonna get Sanders. We're not going out like that. So that's all I got, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Raiders win finally, 19-14. 3 wins now on the season. I know we didn't see this coming, balls, but it is what it is, man. In a season from hell. Hopefully they keep AP to let him try to get better, man, and work out and get a better roster in here. But the season ain't over. We still got games to cover. We still got games to play. So, man, like I always say, I will be back later in the week. We'll preview the Saints game. We'll go take a look at them, see who's going to be going quarterback, all that stuff for them. But until then, man, like I ain't going to hold you. Like I always say, just win, baby, and peace.